I think people forget the definition of discipline.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for instance, when people want to lose weight, what do we tell them that they have to have? Discipline.
Oh, discipline, yeah.
We tell them, listen, you got to be disciplined. You just got to stick with it. If you know that you can't touch sugar, just be disciplined enough to put the right thing in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Discipline isn't, you know what I'm saying? That's hitting.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? A discipline is something you learn to build a habit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what a discipline is. So when I'm disciplining my son, I'm doing stuff to help him build a habit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Because when you think about it, like, we've gotten whoopings.
Yeah.
Growing up, and it's like sometimes you just get a whooping, and it's like there's really no corrective. It was just like that was that whooping, and then you just sitting there just crying, not really learning anything. You're just upset at that point as a kid.
Right. And you don't
like
understand. You know what I mean? And I'm not completely against like physical correctiveness.
Yeah.
But I don't believe like half the stuff we got whooped for were necessary. Yeah. And some of the time, like, it was for, like, it doesn't correct anything. It just, I think it breaks you down. You know what I mean? It's kind of, because it comes from slavery times.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I mean? And the quickest way to get your kid to do what you wanted them to do so that massa don't mess with him would be to whoop them. You know what I mean? Oh, and because they did it to you.
Mm-hmm.
And it straightened you up. So you do it to straighten your kid up.
And I even remember, I think Molly, you was saying like, my Fifi, she's Haitian. So, but she'd be like, oh, if you think I'm bad, I'll send you, you can go with the police. Like,
right.
Basically like it's saying just like, oh, well, if I don't get you right, the police will get you right.
Exactly.
But that's kind of the slavery type thing.
Right. Because it's not teaching you how to be a functioning adult. It's teaching you how to be a drone.
Yeah.
It's teaching you how to be under the thumb of authority. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to mess up in this white man's world. Mm-hmm. So it's that type of energy behind it.
And that's not even a mindset I feel like I want to teach my son.
No. You know what I mean? And you can tell when some of the older generation, and rightfully so, because they grew up in a time so different from ours.
That's
you
true.
know what I mean?
That's definitely
so
true.
When you see them speak to authority, that's why they have this code switch that is crazy. You know what I mean? Like when you and I might interact with an officer. Hey, how's it going? What's the problem, officer?
It's not too big of a code
yeah,
switch.
But like, for instance, with Mommy Fifi, our grandmother, like, oh, hello, officer.
Yeah.
Oh, I am so sorry. Did I run the stop sign? Oh, I am not a good one. Oh, I am so sorry. Oh, no, look it. It's a complete code switch because of what they grew up under. And it was, you don't fuck with authority. You know what I mean? And authority was everything. But my point is,
that's not what a parent is.
And that's not what discipline is. You know what I mean? A discipline, like, if, like, learning boxing is a discipline. Like, that's what you literally call it that. You call it a discipline. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, monks will call the thing they do a discipline. You're learning a discipline. You know what I'm saying? It's a thing that you're learning to create a habit for your life. And I am disciplining him. That's why when you got whoopings and stuff, it did create a habit. It is discipline, but it's not discipline in the way that we think or the definition of what it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So when disciplining him, you're teaching him, or if anyone has a daughter, you're teaching her the corrective action to create the proper habit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we had to be taught to brush our teeth every morning. That's a discipline that we had to learn. And it's so funny because, like, my son is every day brushing his teeth is a big problem, bro. And like I said, I know he's only 2, but it's like, come on, bro, you've had teeth for like a year now. And every day we having to go through this. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just, oh my God, it's such a chore to try to brush his teeth. He wails, he grabs the toothbrush, he's flipping out. And he's getting better actually, because this past week he's let us do it, without too much disturbance. Right, there's still a little. That's what I've noticed about him too. Like he gotta get a little get back. Like it's never be just... like, oh, I'm still gonna do what I want to do. But I was thinking when I was brushing my teeth, after brushing his teeth one of the days, and he was just going crazy, and I was brushing my teeth, and I was like, this is mad boring though. I was like, 4 minutes. Damn, like I literally would not brush my teeth if I did not have to.
If you were to talk to, you probably wouldn't.
Bro, like if I was like, bro, this is kind of boring, man. Like I literally did wait till the last minute to brush my teeth because unconsciously I don't like doing it.
Yeah.
I know I have to, but unconsciously I thought it was boring. And just in that moment, it hit us. And me and my wife were talking about that, how like there are lots of, we don't want to do half of these things. And we're expecting a 2-year-old
I actually, like when I get up, like when I'm in the morning, I always kind of like have to play music or certain things. And I mean, it's a subconsciously thing, but I think I did that just because, again, I don't want to do it. So,
right.
Washing
so
my
you're
face,
doing things to distract you from the monotony.
Yeah. So I like play music. I watch certain things. Like that's how I get my day started. So
right.
I brush my teeth, but in hindsight, it's because I don't feel like doing this shit.
Right.
Like I do the same thing when I cook sometimes.
Mm-hmm. I'll do that when I'm cleaning, when I'm, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why that's why you wake up. That's why your mom played the jams in the morning on Sunday morning.
Right.
Or Saturday morning, whatever. And
whatever day y'all cleaned.
Yeah. It was, jamming to R. Kelly, which was acceptable back then, and all of that stuff. Right.
Damn, it's still kind of hard to jam out to R. Kelly. Like, for the first, 30 seconds, I'm like, whoa, whoa. Oh, like, yeah. And now I'm like, hold on, wait. Never mind. He's canceled. Switch the song.
Yeah. Let's just Chicago. They still love him there.
Like, if I'm walking down, if I'm in the store though, there's nothing I could do.
You just gotta step in the name of love
is on, bro. Like, I just be like, and I know somebody's gonna celebrate.
All right, let's not keep it going.
Somewhere. Damn, R. Kelly, why you had to be like that?
I'm telling you.
Anyways, my son's not listening to R. Kelly.
Nah, dang, that's crazy. They're not gonna know about R. Kelly.
No, they're gonna know about him. You're just gonna be like,
it's
this
gonna be
is
a
not
whole
how you
different
be.
Story.
Yeah,
what we learned.
Exactly. But yeah, man. Like with discipline, like I was saying, pretty much my point is, it's supposed to be a thing to, create a habit, and so you teach. You know what I mean? You teach a discipline. People teach disciplines. Like you teach the discipline of karate. You teach that. You know what I mean? So if I want him to learn, pens are not toys. Take the pen away and give him a toy. That's a toy. That's what you play with. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Oh, you don't jump on the couch. A couch is not a bouncy house. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when he's bouncing on the couch and you've seen him do it many times, you take him off the couch and you sit him on the floor. Or Israel, my wife, started stacking pillows on the floor and tell him to bounce on that.
Oh, that's cool.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like you create the proper discipline. You know what I mean? And I want him to be I want him to learn discipline. Like learning, like when things are tough, when you're doing when it's something you don't want to do, but you have to do for your benefit, you do that and you get that out the way because that's important. Right. You know what I mean? I want him to have that in him, the drive to, have that character and that integrity, because that's what I value. You know what I mean? And I want to instill those values into him.
Yeah.
And then when I have my second child, which will probably be a while from now, probably not too long because I don't want to be too far apart.
Yeah,
but
that's a tough thing.
I'll probably say in the next 2 years or so. But it will be the same for them, whether they're a girl or a boy. You know, it's just instilling those values and disciplines into you know, your child, but first instilling them into yourself. You know what I mean? And these are things that I'm trying. That is why, like, you know, before I had Zeka, I would work out, but on and off. You know what I mean? And like before I had him, I think it was like a year when I last worked out. And I used to, because we used to play basketball like every day, every week. But then I stopped doing that. You know what I mean? I stopped working out. I was always pretty food conscious. Like there would be times where I would think, nah, you know, I really shouldn't eat too many sweets or whatever, but still not as much as I should have been. But when I had him, I was like, okay, if I'm going to teach him how to be healthy, I need to be healthy.
That's definitely
you know what I'm saying?
Because like I gained so much weight, especially during Tay's pregnancy. I definitely gained that dad.
I had a little bit of a dad bod during the pregnancy too.
Like
listen, I know people
pounds,
say that, bro, but listen. When you used to having a 6-pack and then you look down and you don't see that no more, it's weight. I don't care what y'all say. Man. It's not healthy for me. Okay. You know what I mean? My weight is different from your weight. Listen, ever since high school, I was 135. Okay.
That's ridiculous.
I am the heaviest now than I'm 150 right now, but I'm a healthy 150 because I've been working out and you know what I'm saying? And even before, like I always was good with like, I was always cut, you know what I'm saying? I had good muscles, you know what I'm saying? My body looked good, but I just, for some reason, I always teetered the line of like 135 to 145. I never went past 145.
Yeah.
But I was actually like 155, 150 something when Zeko was born. And that's what I mean by I put on a dad bod. Did I look like it? No, not unless I took my shirt off and you saw a little bit of a gut. You know what I mean? And it wasn't huge. And my wife would always laugh at me when I said it. She'd be like, what you talking about? You still skinny. And it's like, listen, I'm talking about for me, okay? This is for me.
Bro, I was from